Hey, I'm Steve O'Connor. I'm the inventor and the founder of Flybreezy LLC. Today we got these wind-powered USB generators for sale. They're primarily meant for GoPro cameras. Biggest issue with GoPro cameras is the battery life. You know, on my Hero 7 here, I only get about 30 minutes of battery life. Really not that good. A lot of comparable cameras are about the same. You know, get the Insta360s. They all have pretty low battery life. And if you mount them on the outside of your aircraft, you're really limited to how you can charge them. So with something like this, it's just it's a simple generator. Air comes in this side, your power comes out the other side. You got two USB ports, so you can power two GoPro cameras if you want. The full output is 15 watts. And you can get 15 watts down to about 65 miles an hour. So as long as you're going 65 miles an hour, you'll be able to supply 15 watts to all your devices. A GoPro typically needs about 5 to 6 watts, so you'll be able to safely charge two GoPros down to around 65 miles an hour. If you only have one GoPro, you can actually go a little bit slower. You can charge up your GoPro down to, I'd say, 50 to 55 miles an hour, as long as you're just charging one GoPro.
Brand new.
There's no user input needed. It just kicks on when it's got the airspeed and it kicks off when it's going too slow. The setup is pretty straightforward. It takes square nuts in this slot right here. They're 1/4x20 threaded. Most of your generic camera mounts are 1/4x20 threaded, so they can accept a lot of different camera mounts. There's a bunch of different ways you can hook it up to an airplane. You know, we have Flight Flicks mounts over here. Here I have this inspection panel mount. This is off a Piper Tomahawk.
Ignore that instrument.
I prefer inspection panels because they're pretty secure, and you know, you can mount it in 2 points, and then you have your GoPro adapter here. So we supply the Breezy, and we supply the hardware that you need to mount it. As far as mounting goes, there's plenty of suppliers that can provide mounts for you, or you can make one yourself. Yeah, so if you're on a certified aircraft, there's two ways you can do it. You can have an aircraft mechanic sign it off. As long as the aircraft mechanic deems that it's a minor alteration to your aircraft, he can sign it off with a logbook entry. If your aircraft mechanic decides to make it a major alteration, all you have to do is submit a Form 337 to the FAA. They'll approve it and send it back to you, and then you just have to keep that in your logbook with you, and you're good to go. And if you have an experimental plane, it's no problem. You just throw it right on your aircraft.
Okay. If you can hear us,
no, that's awesome. So you can not only power your GoPro, so you can run the cable to the cockpit and charge your phone or whatever it is too, right?
Right. If you keep the Breezy close enough to your cockpit and you have a long enough cable, you can run it through your window, or however you want to do it. You can run your cables in there. You can charge whatever you want. The circuit board inside of it has fast charge protocol, so it's actually USB PD is the name of the protocol. So it can you can do 15 watts fast charge for like your tablets or your smartphone, any device that takes USB really fast charge.
So what about if I'm flying in IMC and clouds and rain? Is it waterproof?
It's not waterproof, but it's water resistant. The USB ports are on the back side, so the front side there's really nowhere for the water to get in. If you did drop it in a puddle or something or got really wet, I just recommend let it dry out before you use it again. It's not going to hurt the electronics, but it probably won't work correctly if it's wet.
I guess use caution when you're going to be flying in the rain or something like that.
Yeah, it's something that you would want to use on a VFR day.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's pretty good. So is this the final version, or are you still in development, or?
Yeah, we have another one in the works. So this right now is meant for USB power output. We do have a 12-volt model that we're working on. You can top off your lead-acid battery, or it could be a backup for your aircraft electrical system.
Okay. Nice. Where can people buy these devices, and how can people find you?
So right now we're selling them on Flybreezy.com. We're selling for $149, and yeah, Flybreezy.com is where you can get them. Or you can come to Sun and Fun and buy them.
Yeah.
You get a free T-shirt.
Oh, okay, cool. Are you guys going to be at Oshkosh too?
We're looking to get into Oshkosh. We're on the waiting list. We don't have a booth yet. We're on the waiting list.
Okay. Sounds good. It's very, very, very interesting product, and there is a practical advantages to it, and the price point is very reasonable too.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You fly drone?